guys, welcome back to No Filter Needed. I'm Cody with Dai and Nash. We are your podcast for girl talk and much, much more. We hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, remember to subscribe, like, and share, as it does help out our channel. All right, now, let's go on to our first segment.
All right, guys, welcome to Deep Dives, and this is the segment where we analyze movies, shows, and music. And today, I don't know if you guys recognize this from anywhere, obviously, from Netflix, but if you do, you know exactly what show I'm going to talk about today. It is Love is Blind. The last one I watched was the UK version. If you haven't already watched it, definitely go on and watch it. Now, today's a little bit different, but for just in case, if anyone has not seen the show, has no idea what I'm talking about, and does not want any spoilers, this is your warning. This is going to be your only warning to go ahead and move on forward in the video, because we will be talking a little bit about the show. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and count it down for you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, they're gone. All right, so I wanted to talk today about Love is Blind because I love the idea of the experiment. And you guys say you haven't seen the show, right?
No.
Okay, well, based on the show, the experiment is to really fall in love with someone without having seen them ever. Can you really fall in love with someone that you've never seen? And what happens when you actually see them and they're not your type? Then essentially, even though they are emotionally connected with that person, it doesn't work out. At the end, they really do have to decide if they want to marry. But that being said, I thought it would be awesome to see, because of the whole meaningful conversations that they were having and just kind of getting to know each other, to see if we actually know each other by adding in a little game.
Oh, okay.
So last week we did trivia. This week we are gonna play Do You Really Know Me? This game, I'm gonna go ahead and put these two against each other. Boards at the ready. Perfect. So, question number 1. Nash, what is Cody's most annoying habit?
When she brushes her hair.
Cody?
It kind of goes. I leave a mess everywhere, including my hair.
It's every.
This question is for Cody. So, Nash, you got to get the right answer. All right, so Cody has 0 points. Let's see if you match her up. Next question is, what is Cody's biggest pet peeve? Oh!
Hey!
1-0. Come on, Cody. You can make it up. Let's get you on the board here. So this question is about Nash. You need to answer correctly. If you don't answer correctly, let's see here, Nash will automatically win. If you answer correctly, then we'll have a tie and we'll move on to the tiebreaker. All right, so the third question is about Nash. Cody, you should know. What is Nash's favorite movie of all time?
I have a couple.
Ready?
Yeah.
And go. Awesome! Yay! Girl got a point. All right, so now we are 1-1. Next question is about Coral, and it is a very easy one, Nash. What was Coral's first job? 1, 2, 3.
What? I don't know how to spell that. Thanks, Dai. All right, so these questions are going to be about Dai and Coral. Dai will be answering about Coral, and Coral will be answering about Dai. Let's go ahead and get to that first question. What is Coral's favorite comfort food when she's feeling down? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, yeah.
Dai, what's Coral's favorite family tradition?
Okay, clock's ticking.
1, 2, 3. These questions are about Dai. Questions you should know.
Maybe I won't know.
What is Dai's favorite memory of you guys together?
Waiting.
Ready?
Wonderful. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. If Dai could have any superpower, what would it be?
He's laughing about it. I don't think I got this point.
2, 1. That concludes Dai and Coral. Cody, you lost. Dai, you won. Go ahead, Cody, take it away.
Alrighty. My questions are going to be to both of you guys about me.
Oh.
Who knows me better? So I'm going to write my answer on my board as well. First question is, what is my favorite season? 1, 2, 3.
She's too competitive. I can't do this. I cannot do this.
What is the best thing about me?
One eternity later.
1, 2, 3. Sudden death. All right. Would I rather live in the city or in a farm? One, 2, 3.
What?
You would not make it on a farm, girl.
Alrighty, guys, that was great. Alrighty, let's move on to our next segment.
Hey guys, and welcome back to True Crimes, where we talk about the scariest stories as well as the weirdest things that we have found on the internet. And I think today is a wonderful day, since we're just starting spooky season, to bring up urban legends. My favorite ones have to be La Llorona and Bigfoot. And Cody, we know all about Bigfoot.
Bruh. Bruh.
I can't speak on that because I've never experienced anything that has to do with Bigfoot. But what I have experienced is La Llorona. So,
Really?
Obviously, Edgar's Mexican. We've gone to Mexico plenty of times. But at night, if you go up to like his mom's house is like 3 floors. And we were there at night one time. And you can really hear her. Now, I don't know if there was somebody messing with us. Honestly, I heard her. And there's so many freaking stories. And I wanted to read one to you guys, which I thought was pretty creepy. So this story has been told to me by my mom a few times. And every single time I get the creepy, eerie feeling that someone is watching me. My mom is from a small town in Mexico located in Zacatecas. When she was about 14, it was an older home and the restrooms were located outside. My mom tells me that it was around 3 a.m. when she woke up. She felt the need to use the restroom urgently. So she began calling for her mom. After a while of her mom not responding, she began getting agitated and started screaming. At this point, my mom turns around and at the foot of her bed, she sees her mom standing there. She was wearing a white robe, but had a very bleak expression on her face, and both her arms were extended. My mom said that she suddenly felt extremely cold and a huge sense of dread. She had never seen her mom wearing a white robe. That's when she looked down and saw her mom's feet weren't touching the floor. At that moment, she screamed and quickly threw the covers over her head. Her mom, wearing something completely different, runs in to find my mom in her bed. Nobody believed my mom. Everyone told her it was a dream until a few days later, when there was a power outage. My mom and a few of her siblings with her parents all decided to sleep in the living room. Around the same time at 3 a.m., they heard the same undeniable wails of La Llorona down the street. None of them could sleep at night. Can you imagine?
Are you kidding me?
Hell no. No. Yeah,
When we went to Mexico a couple years back, we went through the hills and the mountains to get from one side of town to the other side of town. Say at night, like spirits do come out. I don't know exactly what part of the family it is, but it was a family member. And supposedly they saw a lady that was telling them, come with me, come with me. It was two of them. And she was like, oh, come with me, come with me. I'm going to show you guys something. And they were so drunk that they just kept following her. And out of nowhere, like they just realized that, hey, this lady might not be a person. And it was a spirit. And they were almost going to fall off the cliff.
I think God knows that I'm not ready for something like that, because I would have a heart attack and just die. I work at a hotel overnight. It's not a myth, but there's not a 13th floor in any hotel.
That's crazy. Why is that?
Superstitious.
You remember that one time we lived in Orlando and I woke up really scared, and in the corner of our room was a woman in a white dress.
Oh, hell no.
I remember her in my ear and she was like, I'm not gonna say it, but do you see what I see? And I'm just like, I'm looking around, I'm like, I see what you see. And we're both
Man, that's so scary.
Yeah.
But I try to make a logic explanation of everything because I just my heart will stop. I am scared.
That is so
No.
crazy. All right. So with that being said, if you weren't scared, you are now. Next.
Welcome back to Conspiracy Theories. First question. The disappearances of planes and ships in the Bermuda Triangle.
It's weird, right? Because I don't know much about that, but at the same time, has there ever been any studies on the Bermuda Triangle that you guys know of?
A lot of people say it's from the lost city of Atlanta.
I know that a couple different, ships and planes, it's not just one case. It's never been proven that something is in the waters. It's a conspiracy that I can never really get over.
Yeah, no. I don't know enough about the conspiracy, probably, to back it up. I'm not even a no or a yes right now. Comment below what you guys think.
I heard a story one time, Flight 914. The flight disappeared after a takeoff in 1955 and only landed again 3 decades later.
I believe in time travels.
You
What?
think so?
Creepy.
I'm going with it is. Now, what I'm basing that off? Absolutely nothing.
Ha!
The Little Mermaid lives on there.
I think definitely some gravitational pulls or something.
So that means all three of us are in agreement that it's real. Comment below if you disagree.
All right, and on to question 2. Let's see. Vampires are real.
Now that I believe. How did they even come up with the concept of a vampire that has no truth behind it?
Personally, I think that it's an excuse for people that do cannibalism.
You think so?
I believe so, honestly. It's people that like to, suck on blood or feed on the flesh.
Cannibalism is not a fetish.
No.
It's like a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
I always wanted to be a vampire.
The Dracula. I like to suck my blood.
Oh my god, a vampire. Oh no, don't look at my arteries. I'm just getting fake fangs for Christmas.
for Christmas. And of course, conspiracy theories are not based on facts or logic, but we all love a good thrill. As this was the end of our last conspiracy theories, stay tuned to our new segment next week, introducing Random Facts.
Oh, I love it.
Next.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Hypothetical Situation. Hypothetical jar.
I'm excited.
What would be your dream last meal? What's on the dinner menu?
I would have to be real Hispanic, yo. I want arroz con gandules.
Some pernil. And some like ribs that just fall off the bone too, just to throw them in there. Ooh, girl.
That girl's dream. Big back Bertha in the house.
Is that my server?
That plate looks like it's for a family of four. For me.
Some tacos. Ooh, some steak with some A1 sauce, mashed potatoes on the sides, put some chives on that bad boy.
Got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs.
What? That's fire.
Would you take a weekend job for $20,000 a year to be a human scarecrow and chase birds from fields?
After watching Jeepers Creepers, nothing will get me out there.
Definite no for me.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm,
No gracias.
not it.
I don't have the body to run away from Jeepers Creepers. Roll away.
Alrighty, guys, and that's it for our hypothetical situations. Let us know what you would teach. What would be your last meal? Or if you would be a scarecrow for 20K. Thank you. On to the next.
Word of the day is, as Bob Marley once said, money is numbers and numbers never end. If it takes money to be happy, your search for happiness will never end. Let's get deeper into this. I know we all work to make ends meet, but what I want to know is what's something that you do on your spare time that brings you happiness?
Like just hang out, do something different.
I would say it's almost the same. Just hanging out with the family and vibing, you know, just having a good time. Just any good time is a fun time for me. Like I just enjoy.
I can definitely agree. I love spending time with my family. That's a big main factor in my life. But I guess on my personal spare time, I love gardening. Like I like seeing the transition from something so as simple as a seed growing, and it's from your hands. You know, it would be a huge blessing for them to eat from a garden that I planted.
I like to watch TV, like yin and yang. Like I love spending time with my kids, but if it's me by myself, I love silence. Like if I want to watch a show, I just want to watch a show and not be interrupted.
I could definitely agree with that. I love spending time with my family. Don't get me wrong. I love being with my son. I love being with my wife. But being alone is very important. You learn to honestly just love every part of yourself.
I think everybody should have a little bit of alone time in their lives. You know, it's just a moment for yourself, a moment where you can just sit down and think about those deepest thoughts that are in your head.
And I want to know also, in what area of your life would you like to increase your feelings of happiness?
That gets deep for me. And honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys and the world, I would say it's me and Edder's relationship or my love life. We kind of put our relationship on the back burner. So I'm always like wanting to do more stuff, just him and I.
We all have our downfalls, but being able to bounce back, you know, I think I could improve that in my life a little bit more. And I feel like improving that would make me a lot happier. And sometimes you don't want to get back up. You know, life really feels like it's knocking you down. But just that bounce back is just, that's always my stride.
I aspire to be happier within myself in a lot of aspects, especially childhood traumas is something that I would have to work on. I have to teach myself to get it over, honestly. There's a lot of things that not only myself or also you and our subscribers have gone through that, it definitely puts a downer in your life sometimes. You just gotta get back up and keep going,
We teach that to our child all the time. Life ain't easy, but hey, it's that bounce back.
Tough pill to swallow too.
All right. Happiness not only makes us better people, but affects the lives of everyone around us. With that being said, take some time for yourself. Be spontaneous. Think outside the work box. And always, I mean, always love yourself first. On to the next.
Alrighty, guys. Now let's get back to it. So, have you guys ever been compared to any celebrities? Like, is there anybody that you guys think you look alike?
Angelina Jolie and Michelle Rodriguez had a baby.
That'd be Nash.
That would be Nash.
Oh, yeah, that's a cute baby.
Well, I think I have somebody who I look like.
Who?
Carol G. Girl. Carol G.
I don't think I look like anybody. At least not anybody famous.
Maybe like Ariel.
What?
That is so cute.
Do not look like Ariel, girl.
Yes,
I don't
you
look like the new or the old version of
definitely
Ariel.
not the new, okay?
Do you guys have celebrity crushes?
Everybody knows my celebrity crush.
Here we go.
If you were not here for our first segment, you missed out. Named my son Ryan because of him.
One and only. Wow. Demi Lovato. she a little toxic, but just a little bit. I like that.
Since Fast and the Furious 1, I knew. I just knew.
Hey. Well, today's been fun, guys.
It has been fun.
Oh, man. We changed it up a little bit. Sad to see conspiracy theories go, but super excited about random facts. Get ready, guys. You about to learn something.
You gonna learn today.
That's for sure. And there's always a new fact every single day.
So remember, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.